So you're thinking about moving to Overland Park, Kansas? Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about 5 top subdivisions that you need to know about in Overland Park, Kansas before you consider moving here. And if you stick around to the end, we are going to throw in a bonus 6th subdivision by one of Overland Park's most prestigious builders. So you're definitely going to want to stick around for that. Hey, if this is your first time tuning into the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Kansas City and places like Overland Park, then click subscribe, hit that little bell for notifications so you can be the first to know the current market here in the KC metro area. My name is Zach Morton. This here is Max Jones, my business partner. The Mojo team and I have been helping people move to Kansas City for over 20 years. Now, we absolutely love it, but you don't have to take our words for it. See what our clients have to say with over 600 5-star Google reviews from people just like you. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, just pick up that phone, you give us a call, shoot us a text, drop us an email, even schedule a Zoom call so we can chat with you about your goals and help you with that seamless transition into your new market. And all that contact information is in the description below. But today, Overland Park and our top 5 subdivisions.
Yeah, all right, I'm excited about this. Our by top 5, what we mean is the most premier subdivisions, which also ends up being the most expensive. We are going to do another video on the top 5, like the best value, which will be a different group of subdivisions. But for today, we're going to talk about the best of the best. And the first one I would like to highlight is Century Farms. Century Farms, on the map here, you can see Overland Park, and it is huge. And almost all of these subdivisions, the premier subdivisions, are going to be located on the south side of Overland Park. It's kind of the older part of Overland Park is at the north, and as you go south, it gets a little more expensive and a little more estate-sized lots, a little newer. So we're going to zoom in and focus on the south side, and I'm going to pull up the MLS map.
Yeah, and you'll notice how a lot of these subdivisions will have the name farms or farm, or make you think about a farm, and that's because all this was farmland, and that's really a lot around Kansas. Probably a lot in most cities, but and now as they develop it and turn it into these farms, they try to carry the name that might have been associated with that land, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah, so Century Farms is down here on actually the southmost west corner of the different subdivisions we have highlighted, and it is here. You can see that on the satellite view. It is not a huge subdivision yet. It's growing, and it is started in 2018, and it has currently has a lot of new construction that's being offered there. So you can see on the satellite view, the Google map, the new phase that's going in on the south side of the subdivision. And I'm going to zoom in on the pool, which we'll put a link to the neighborhood website below where you can see some more pictures of the amenities. But that's one thing that Century Farms is known for, is awesome amenities. So for $1,200 annually, you get access to a clubhouse, an exercise room, pickleball court, play areas, the huge swimming pool that you can see on this satellite view, and a lot of walking trails.
And even right here, if you want to highlight that, Max, they added some raised bed gardens, so you can actually have a little plot in the community garden down there, which is kind of cool. And
very cool.
Grow some maters and some vegetables and whatever. They're not monstrous, but it's set up really nice. You can kind of walk between it. I was just down there a couple weeks ago when I was shooting my vlog video.
Yeah, you're right here, right?
Yeah, right at that house in the middle there. So I'm standing right in front of that. The builder down there, they're doing some really cool stuff. It's kind of that traditional, contemporary kind of mix. A lot of floating staircases and just absolutely beautiful. And I do really love about a lot of these subdivisions, which are smart, is they've got a pretty good price spread in there. So like this one, I think is 800 to 1.3. That's a pretty good range. And historically, you always want to buy, you want to move up to the neighborhood where you're buying the cheapest house in the most expensive neighborhood, which is going to give you the highest appreciation, or at least that highest statistical probability that you're going to make the most money when you go to leave that.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. It's sometimes hard not to get that biggest, baddest one.
Yeah.
But that's always a good rule of thumb if you can stick to it.
Yeah, those more expensive homes in the subdivision will have the effect of dragging your value up a little bit. And whereas if you're the biggest house in a neighborhood of smaller homes, they have the effect of dragging the value of your home down just a little bit. But this Century Farms, a little history on it. It was actually, the name comes from, I believe it's actually the heritage of this family has owned this land for over a century. And it was originally agricultural farmland, and then it, they've turned it into a new home development. And it is located just on the south of 167th Street and just west of Quivira. So you can see here this roundabout. This is the corner of 167th and Quivira. And it is clear on the south end of Overland Park, just before you get to a 179th, is that 175th Street? Yeah.
Yep. And you can kind of see in that map, that's exactly where, it starts turning back into farmland again. So
yep.
Still lots of room to grow in Overland Park and kind of sprawl out in new subdivisions, but you're right on the cutting edge of new construction,
yep.
so to speak, down at Overland Park.
All right, so that does it for Century Farms. That's not everything you need to know about Century Farms, but we're going to move on to the second subdivision that we'd like to highlight, and that is going to be Lionsgate, which is an older subdivision, started in 1997, and I'll click on the satellite view so you can get an appreciation of Lionsgate, but it's just one of Overland Park's most awesome subdivisions. Tons of different phases in the subdivision. So you've got this part that I'm zoomed in on now is everything that's on golf, which that phase is known as either the links, which is really the most expensive, most premier homes are in the links, and then also by the green are the ones that are either on golf or near golf. And Lionsgate Golf Course, we'll put a link to that in the description below, so you can check it out. It used to be pretty expensive and exclusive, but as far as the membership fees go, but I believe they've opened it up to where you can have social membership, a full membership, or even a partial golf membership to offer some tiers of membership into the golf course, which was actually designed by Jack Nicklaus, famous golfer. He designed this championship golf course, and it is the only links style private club in the Kansas City area.
Yeah, it's nice. We sold a lot of houses in there, and even the amenities around the subdivision, it is really close to a lot of stuff. So you've got access to great shopping, restaurants, museums, all kinds of cool stuff that's just right across the street.
Yeah, the museum of the Prairie Fire Museum is just on the north side of the golf course, Lionsgate Golf Course. So this is just 135th and 69 highway is, you're right in the mix of everything.
Yeah, 69 is that highway that runs right up and down the north and south down the middle of Overland Park. So that's going to drop you right off, you're one street away from your subdivision. Makes it really, I don't know, maybe it's a few blocks, but makes it really easy to get home. And then you've got all your shopping right there. I mean, I'm sure you could probably take your golf cart to the grocery store if you wanted to.
Yeah, you probably could. And in fact, there is a Lionsgate marketplace where the subdivision has its own shopping. It also has multifamily, really nice high-end apartments and villas, and it's not just mega mansions on golf. It's
more of a master plan community.
Yes, exactly.
Something for everybody. So yeah.
Yeah, you can see here from this map view, you've got the Enclave at Lionsgate, Lionsgate South Lake, you've got Water's Edge Lionsgate. So you've got these apartments here, Regency by the lake. So yeah, it's really a master planned community that was really well thought out, and just offered at a lot of different price points, again, from starting at $800. I think you can even get in there a little bit lower if you get lucky. You might maybe like in the $650 range.
Yeah, well, it depends if you're on golf or if you're trying to, if you're just in if you're in the enclaves or you're back a little further.
Yeah.
Depends what your goals are there.
Exactly, but you can be part of the whole community, starting at roughly $650 and ranging all the way up to, I believe 2.1 was the highest sales price I'd seen in the past 365 days. And these little icons of homes here are sold properties within the last 365 days. So you can see these ones here on golf.
1.2 million.
Yeah, 1.8, 1.6. Whereas if you get down here south of 143rd Street, here's one for $679 that sold for $679. So it is possible to get in the mid sixes. Or even 610 there.
Yeah, and then you can still have that membership to the clubhouse and still use all those amenities. Yeah, it's just a pretty nice place to be. And in fact, if you say Lionsgate anywhere in Kansas City, everybody knows what you're talking about. It's a very well-known area.
Primo.
And
you can see here all the
tennis and pickleball.
Yeah, amenities out the wazoo. To belong to the Homes Association, it's $750 annually. You got the clubhouse. That will not include the golf, of course.
Right.
But they do have some golf type amenities with a putting green, swimming pool, tennis courts, and is located right at 143rd between Metcalf and...
It's right off 69.
Yeah, Metcalf and 69. So you've got, Knoll and Metcalf. So you've got Metcalf right here. It's kind of your main drag from running north and south through, that's not a highway. That's kind of a commercial district that runs through Overland Park. And then Knoll is right here. And so Lionsgate is nestled right between the two.
Yep. Very nice spot. Can't go wrong there.
Can't go wrong. All right, so next up on our list is Mills Farm. So let me zoom out here a little bit and go back to the map view. And Mills Farm is located back down here, kind of by Century Farms, which we already went over, and another farm community.
Yeah, go figure.
Located right south of 159th Street and between Quivira and Schweitzer. So let me click on the satellite view and give you a little better idea of what we're looking at here.
Several lakes you can see right out of the gate, so you can live with the water view, little fountains in the middle.
Yeah, they are actually known for their amenities just being premier amenities. You can see here, this is the clubhouse and the pool and the pickleball and bocce ball and lakes. It was just a really awesome subdivision. $1,500 annually. The subdivision started in 2007, and there's still some new construction going on here in 2023. I believe there's still a few lots available, but it's mostly built out. And for that $1,500 annually, you get a clubhouse, exercise room, party room, play area, swimming pool, and tennis courts. And it is a Matt Adam community. So Matt Adam is a developer that is really well known for just building the most distinguished communities in Kansas City metro area, mostly in Johnson County, and really known for like winding entrances, grand entrances with waterfalls. And this one, actually, this entrance has over a dozen life-size bronze horses that when you're driving in, it looks like there's a stampede of horses galloping through the community. It's just beautiful, grand entrance. The subdivision also has its own neighborhood elementary school, which is just awesome. You know, if you want, when you've got young kids, to be able to walk them to school in the morning, and they're right there in the community. This is one of the most well-planned communities in not only in Overland Park, but in Kansas City. So it is located just south of 159th and Quivira. And I'll zoom out to give you a little perspective on the map here. The map view, it's located right on the south side of town, just west of 69 Highway.
Yeah, great location again.
All right, Mission Ranch is the next on the list.
Yep.
Which is not a stone's throw away. It's clear over on the other side of 69, on the east side of 69 Highway right here. And I will zoom in on Mission Ranch. It is a Rod Rock community, which is another premier developer in the Kansas City area. Let me click on the map so you can get a better bird's eye view here. Oop, satellite view.
And I think Rod Rock, they're the exclusive builder here too. So
yeah,
if you want to live here, you're gonna end up in a Rod Rock home.
Yep, not only developer but builder as well. And you can see here these are a little bigger lots. Really an emphasis on green spaces and you know, not necessarily packing as many lots as they possibly can into the subdivision. It is also known for its grand entrances. Rod Rock developed a couple other well-known subdivisions in Johnson County. Sundance Ridge you may recognize, and Stonebridge is just some of the best subdivisions that Overland Park has to offer.
Yeah, all these builders that we're going to be talking about have been around for a while and just do some of the best stuff. That's why they made the top 5 list. So absolutely great stuff. And then the price range, I don't know if we talked about that, but $650 to like 1.3. Mm-hmm. So a little bit lower on that top end. I know we've been up to 2 on some of these other ones, so a little more affordable.
Yep, and the subdivision was built in 2019, I believe. 2018, 2019 were when they first broke ground, and still building in it today. So you can see here on the map view, here's a new phase going in right at 158th Street. So it's not too late to get in.
We got some sandlot baseball back there too.
Yeah, here's the little school right inside the elementary school, right inside the community. So you know, you can walk your kids right to school. They're right there where you keep your eye on them. And
perfect.
That
would be nice.
Here's a bird's eye view of the clubhouse. Not as grand of a clubhouse that we've seen in some of the other ones that we've highlighted, but definitely, you know, nothing to shake a stick at. It's pretty nice. All right, so that does it for Mission Ranch. Next on our list is Terrybrook Farms, which we're going to go back over here.
And this one has a pretty good range too. This is the 650 all the way up to 2 million. So you got a lot of options in Terrybrook, and it was, you know, they started this subdivision back in 2017. So new as well. There's still a few left, lots to fill in, but they've got quite a bit of it built out.
Yeah, this has several phases, similar to Lionsgate. Well, it's not nearly as big as Lionsgate, but several phases. You've got the manor, which is a lawn care provided part of the subdivision, Stone Creek, then you've got the estates and the enclave, which are the more expensive homes with bigger lots, and Maple Ridge. And in here, some of the best builders in the city build in this subdivision. You've got Don Julian. Rod Rock also builds in this subdivision, the developer of Mission Ranch. James Engel and Roser Homes are building in Terrybrook Farms.
It's always kind of fun when they mix it up with several different builders, because you can go in there and really find the style that itches your scratch. And
or scratches your itch.
Yeah, it depends.
Depends on how you do that.
Yeah. I've known him for a long time. That's been a debate since we were in like 8th grade.
Yeah, there's a bird's eye view of the clubhouse. Just a fantastic clubhouse and tennis courts and swimming pool there for the neighborhood. Looks like there's even a
little water slide. Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool. All right, yep, Terrybrook Farms. We will put a link to their website. Also, all the links to the websites will be below, so you can get a little additional information. But if you need information, you're always welcome to reach out to us too. We can dig into the specific details. All of the homes I have pulled up here are sold homes, but we could be more than happy to show you the active homes for sale in these subdivisions. And then, oh, that is the number 5, but we did promise a bonus.
Yes, you ready for a bonus? The biggest and the best?
The bonus is the estates of GlenEagles, which is a little ways away from here. So we're gonna zoom out.
And this price point, you're looking at $1 million to get in. So this is the big boys over here to 2.2.
Yeah, this is really nice. Just on the south side of the Overland Park City Golf Course. Here, I'll pull up the satellite view, it's a little better. So you can see here, this is Overland Park Golf Course. My kids have played a lot of football here. I believe this is football and soccer fields out here. This is where we have to go to pick up all of their football equipment. Really close to baseball complexes. And just down here is the estates of GlenEagles. And it started in 2002, and there's still new construction going on. You can see here in the satellite view. We're just north of 143rd Street, and also again between Quivira and Schweitzer, which is kind of a common theme. A lot of your best, a lot of your best areas are right around Schweitzer. You can zoom in on the subdivision here, but yeah, you're not going to find anything below $1 million in here. And then a lot of the new construction is 1.5, 2 million. But just a great subdivision, $1,400 annually to belong to the HOA. There is handball, racquetball, pickleball, swimming pool.
You can probably play ball in the pool though.
Yeah, I think you can probably do that. I'll allow it. Trails, walking trails, and is another Matt Adam community, which again, he's just known for really the best features, the best quality landscaping, green space, and expanded amenities. Just really the best that you can get from a developer, you'll find in his community. So really love the estates of GlenEagles, and it's right here.
Yeah, and that just goes to show you, we've done, if you check out our vlog on Overland Park, we just talk about it kind of comes in as one of the best cities or suburbs of Kansas City for a lot of reasons. And this is just another one of those reasons. You've got a lot of options for new construction. Some of the biggest, baddest subdivisions in the whole Kansas City area are just right here in Overland Park, or OP as the locals say.
Yeah.
And you just can't go wrong. So I don't know, what else would you say about Overland Park and new construction? It's just, it's been happening for so long, and they've really developed it and attracted a lot of people, and it's a hot spot.
Yeah, I mean, we want these videos to be timeless and not necessarily specific to right now, but I can tell you that right now, new construction it's a good time to be buying new construction. There's a lot of it that the inventory is kind of bloated a little bit, and as rates have gone up, we've seen some pretty significant price reductions on new construction. And these builders want to move their inventory. So, if you commission a builder to build on a lot that you pick out and build a specific house, then you're not getting any price reductions on that. But if you find what's called a spec home, which is a home that is built for speculation by the builder and the developer, some of that inventory is sitting, and it can be some of the ways to get your best value. Best value out of a home if it's sitting there as a model, and they want to move on from it and quit paying interest on the construction loan.
Yep, absolutely.
But yep, best neighborhoods in Overland Park as far as the most premier, the most expensive homes in Overland, or neighborhoods in Overland Park are those that we highlighted today. I'm going to do another video. Zach and I are going to sit down again, and we are going to highlight the best subdivisions for the overall value, which is going to be a little lower price range, maybe more pertinent to your situation. And so stay tuned for the best neighborhoods for the best value in Overland Park coming next.
All right, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you are a giving person and you found these videos useful. And until next time, we'll see you. You got a friend in the business.
See you then.